Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for F1 Manager 24 as we continue our creative team run here with Broyar Racing. There's the regulation votes. We voted against it because we don't want to change. We don't want to reduce the cost cap, so that has not passed, so good for us, I think, at least. Gotta make some changes to the car, some suspension changes. Front wing. Guess we'll have to go to a different underfloor. I guess go down to this one for now. And I think we're designing, we're manufacturing, we're doing all the things. We got another suspension coming out here in just a moment. Next race is in 4 days, so it's actually a really quick turnaround on this one. Alright, there's suspension right there. We can definitely put that on both cars, I suppose. And then we need to figure out what we want to manufacture next. Closest thing is the chassis here. Still got 4 chassis, we're good for a while. Only got the 2 front wings. I guess we need to get another front wing for you. In case you need to swap it mid-race. We'll go with that. Alright, what else we need to manufacture here? Again, chassis good, front wing we're fine for the moment. This is going to be okay. Rear wing, actually we can put this on both cars. I got to remember to do that in a second. That explains why you're a bit slower in some of the straightaways, because this is a pretty big part. And then suspension, currently installed on both cars. But we're also designing some suspension, aren't we? Yeah, 21 days. You might want to make one more suspension just to buy us some time, possibly. We could just drop down for one. I think that's going to be fine. Let's hold off on the manufacturing for the moment. Okay. But we do want to go ahead and put the rear wing on you. Give you a pretty good boost to your top speed, which might have made a difference in the last race. Well, we still got second, but it was a fight. So, I mean, there's no reason to change from second and first on these two.
Our Formula One season continues here.
Oh, good, rain. It's my favorite. It's actually gonna be rain on Sunday, so we're probably gonna be running some terrible parts just so we don't risk our good parts. Gonna make things a little bit interesting, but we'll figure it out. All right, let me go do practice. Bring you back for qualifying. All right, we're back 100% on both cars. Pretty good. Again, we know there's gonna be rain coming up, so we're not gonna risk our best parts for the rain. So we'll just go with our second best parts across the board. Yeah, it might mean we don't win the race, but I would rather lose the race than lose the parts because we're so far ahead in other ways. Winning the race is kind of irrelevant at this point. I guess we can run this engine. Like I said, I just don't want to run our best engines. We'll run that ARS, that's fine. And then we'll run... I guess we'll run this gearbox. This will all be okay. Alright, we'll go with something like that. And again, it doesn't really matter. Because... yeah, it's just not going to matter at all. Like, there's not even a chance it will matter. In the context of the entire run here. It might not even be that much rain on the race day, but don't really want to risk it. We're still pretty fast. The only thing it'll do for us is it'll cost us some sponsor money, because I said we would be first and second. But a little bit of sponsor money is, again, not the end of the world. We're fine on that. That looks good. Get a pretty good lap that time. Good job. She did not. Given that we are running lesser parts, I would rather... I am going to care a little bit more about qualifying than I might normally. She's just so fast when she's good. She's actually being blocked by the guy right in front of her. That's pretty funny. She's so fast that she actually passed somebody during qualifying. First and second, just like we like it. Now, Fernandez might drop back a little bit, but it's going to be fine. Bottas of all people. Surprised by that, actually. Alright. Looks like rain's going to start partway through the race. And B enters for the rest of it. Okay, this is fine. Let's start with a little bit less fuel. I mean, it's 1.7 kilograms of fuel right there. It's actually tempting to get us off the line a little bit quicker, especially since we're going to get the fuel back once the rain starts anyway. That actually might be a decent plan here. Yeah, okay. I like it.
The anticipation is... We're just moments away from the Singapore Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Now let's watch Fernandez's point of view. Love for him to get past Bottas. I don't know if that's actually going to happen or not. At this point, Jimenez needs to get past Bottas, but that might not happen either. And we're intentionally running lesser parts just because of the risk of rain. Or the, I guess, promise of rain at this point. drop down. I mean, we're going really aggressive on tires. So I do need to get conservative on them very quick and in a hurry here. But while we got the ERS here at the beginning, we'll use it. Alright, only thing I don't want you to do is challenge your teammate right now. I realize that might leave an opening for Bottas here, but we're going to have to accept. Okay. We've burned through everything we can. Time to go down to light. Might be too late. We might have actually already burned too much, but it's okay. We'll just settle in for the rest of the race here. I like that Bottas started on mediums and everybody else started on mediums. Probably the smart move because that will definitely last until the rain, but I think we can make it work. Have a little bit of cushion on our softs before the inters are expected to come on, so I think we'll be all right. Safety car is the worst thing that could happen to us. By far. Full red is even worse. It is Bottas though, so for whatever that means. I'm guessing we're kind of coming out in inners after this. We don't know, but I'm guessing we're coming out in inners.
Now this was Valtteri Bottas. Within a split second, the impact's made. And I imagine their confidence will have taken a knock. And look at the team there. They all...
It's that frustrating bit where the AI knows exactly what tires to come out on and we do not. You know what I mean? Like, it's that very frustrating thing. It said no water on the track. It might be 2 laps down the road, so everybody else might already be on inners, but we have to go with the information we have, and...
After a pause in this race,
nope, everybody else on softs, we're good.
and ready once more. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Okay. When's the water coming? Literally in, like, 2 laps. We'll get 2 laps in and then we'll have to swap. So if we start on the inners, we might have actually been better. That's all right. There's no water yet. So we'll go ahead and go crazy here. All right, here comes the rain. And we will be pitting. Yeah, we're going to make sure we pit now.
We've got a yellow flag here.
Get pissed off, guys. Come on. 2-2's not great, but we'll take it. 2-0's better. Gasly stayed out? Really? It's surprising. Alright, we'll just settle in here. Not really much else for us to do. Of course, virtual safety car. At least it's just a virtual safety car.
And yes, we have. We've had a crash. What happened there?
Come on, Fernandez. Got to catch Albon here. But DRS definitely makes the race a lot more interesting because there's just not a lot of opportunities to pass people or catch back up with people, things like that. I mean, we're pushing our fuel and we're still gaining fuel. That's how it works when it's raining. Any chance of it getting wet? Briefly maybe, but not enough to probably matter. I think we're okay on these tires for the rest of the race, maybe. It's hard to tell though.
We've got Ricardo here in a spot of bother.
All these crashes. This is why we're not running our best parts. Maybe we should drop you down on temperature here. As much as I'd love you to catch Albon, I want to reduce the risk of a fault here by lowering the temperature. We should just run you on bounce too. You're so far ahead. It's no point in risking it.
Now I think this, yes, it's Carlos Sainz.
Sainz crashing. Tires are looking okay. I think we're going to be fine. Any changes in the weather stuff? Not really. I mean, do we just happy with first and third and just accept that? A little bit of less money because we don't get second with Fernandez? Or do we actually try to push him here in a moment? That Fernandez mechanical fault. Kind of expected it was going to come up at some point.
Something's happened. Looks like the Alpine.
So I think we just accept that we're going to be third, maybe even all the way down to fourth, depending on how bad this fault is. Again, it's the risk we were willing to take to not lose very good parts and spend a lot of money. Yeah, he's starting to drop back pretty heavily now. Leclerc should catch him. That's all right. So how much is it actually raining out here? I mean, a little bit. Not... It's definitely wet, but it doesn't look like it. It's not pouring down or anything like that, so... Just gonna jump up to 66. Not really much else gonna happen here. As long as we're good on the tires to the end, which it looks like we are. Don't really care much about anything else. Goes Tsunoda. I mean, it's risky. We could definitely get to the point where he has to retire because of the gearbox, but a few more laps, buddy. Come on, hang in there. A lot of people developing mechanical faults today, though. Is Ibanez going to lap Fernandez? That's the question right there. He's coming. Will Fernandez hold on to fourth? I don't think so, right? He's actually dropping back pretty heavily here. I mean, do we dare push it? I don't think we do. It's just feels like it would be foolish, because then we might just, I don't know. If we're in 7th place though, or 6th place, we lose so many points. Maybe we just go for it. Accept the risk, and because 4th place is worth it. The rain stopped, huh? Couple more turns, Fernandez. You can do it. Good job. We'll take 4th. We'll take 4th.
And the celebrations.
I mean, we're so far ahead. I don't think it's possible for anybody to catch us on constructors. Guess we had, yeah, I guess we did have pretty bad pit stops. Fair enough. Unfortunate, but that's all right. It happens. All right. Well, that's that. Up next, USA. Got some designs, manufacturing stuff getting completed soon. 25 days to Austin. So actually, we got a lot of stuff going to happen here in the next 25 days. We'll put a cut in there. When we come back, more of the same. We're getting there, guys. I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.